luxury of self-destruction to be self-aware. Wow, my mind malfunctions into this reverse. Smile, I walk to get a drink from the machine. Wow, my mind malfunctions. Ah, the luxury of self-destruction to be self-aware.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Smooth Me Now Thermal Spray, a little live webinar that we're doing for everyone. I'm so excited to be part of this. So I know that we've done this for our North American clients and team. If any of our European clients are joining us tonight at 5 p.m., please feel free to join the chat. For those that don't know me or have never met me before, my name is Melvin. I head up education here in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. So I'm actually here in our beautiful academy in Copenhagen. I'm very, very lucky today because the sun has decided to join me at this hour. It was very dark and gloomy this morning, so I'm quite excited. I get to have all this light in here. Today is all about our Smooth Me Now family. So we have a new addition to the family, which is the thermal spray, which I'm gonna really what this whole webinar is all about for the next hour. So I'm gonna take you through my favorite ways of using the new thermal spray. But before I wanted to talk about the thermal spray, and before I wanted to, show you my favorite tips and tricks, why not go through the Smooth Me Now family? Hi, Melvin. Oh, hi, Jessica. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, everyone. So I want to take you through the whole family first. So as you know, we have a shampoo, conditioner, anti-frizz serum. Now, if you have followed me for many years or if you follow me on social media, this serum is what I use a ton of when I'm cocktailing a lot of my creams. So for example, if I need to water down um, my tubs, or if I want to water down my frizz control cream, or if I want to water down um, my medium hold styling cream. So that's what I will use to sort of water it down. By water it down, I mean I kind of make it a little bit more pliable, if that makes sense. Then we also have the spray gloss. If you've never used the spray gloss before, I highly suggest that you do. It's my go-to. I kind of like to say that it's like lip gloss for the hair. However, it's so lightweight. Even with clients with finer hair can actually use it. Yeah. And then the piece de resistance, we have the new Smooth Me Now thermal spray. So the Smooth Me Now family is slowly growing and growing. Oh, Mar is here from Ireland. Hi, Mar. Everyone say hi to Mar. So yeah, so Smooth Me Now thermal spray. Everyone's always asked, why has it taken us, I guess, Joey this long to create a standalone thermal spray? If you've never seen it, it looks like this. So I feel like a little influencer every time I do this. There you go. Smooth Me Now thermal spray. It's part of the Smooth Me Now family, but everyone has always asked, when are you going to release a standalone thermal spray? When are you going to make a thermal spray so I can just spray it and curl the hair? Or where are you going to make a spray that I can spray it and smooth the hair down? It's taken us this long, mainly because we have an entire family that has thermal protection, right? So your shampoo, like your repair shampoo conditioner, your miracle treatment conditioner and shampoo your miracle shampoo conditioner has thermal protectant, as well as our hero product, the miracle spray cream. That's always been our standalone thermal protector. So it's taken us this long mainly because Joey wanted a thermal spray that was super, super lightweight. And I'm going to explain a little bit further why this is super lightweight. If you've ever used a thermal spray in the past, they're normally very greasy, I find. And you can actually feel that film that protects the hair from heat. You can really feel it in that hair. We didn't want that as a product. We wanted to make sure that when you sprayed it, the hair feels as beautiful and as soft and as supple as well. Yeah. So let me take you through the Smooth Me Now Smooth family. I'm going to start off with the shampoo first. So what you have here is the Smooth Me Now Anti-Frizz Shampoo. As the name suggests, it is an anti-frizz shampoo. So don't look at the name as Smooth Me Now that it's going to completely smooth the hair down. This is really designed to remove as much frizz from the hair as possible. And the way that's done is we use a very special ingredient called panthenol. Think of this as a active barrier that has the when you shampoo your hair, it sticks onto the hair, creates a barrier, so stops the hair from reaching out into the atmosphere for moisture, which creates frizz. From there, then you're going to have your hydrolyzed soy protein, which will strengthen the hair, and then your quinoa, again for repair and nourishment. And then you have green tea. So green tea is a really beautiful, rich antioxidant. So if you think of rich antioxidants, again, it stops the hair from drying out. The biggest thing about when we're trying to combat frizz is to stop the hair from reaching for moisture into the atmosphere. Yeah? So the more antioxidants we use, the more panthenol that's in the hair, the less frizzy the hair is going to be. Yeah. And what's really beautiful about this is it has a beautiful coconut and lime fragrance. It's quite invigorating. Yeah. Now, as you know, what you'll see as well in this features and benefits, it says that it's designed for thick, coarse, dry, and frail hair. So people would most of the time when they have frizzy hair, the hair is, very dry, very dehydrated, and this is where this will come in. Now, I always like to say there are some clients there who have medium to fine hair that still have frizz in their hair. So what I would do is I would just use the shampoo on its own and then maybe partner that with a volumizing conditioner, or you can use a hydrate conditioner just so it doesn't overweigh the hair down. Yeah. So if we look at the conditioner now, what you notice as well in terms of its ingredients, as well as its features, it's very similar to the shampoo, but we have avocado oil in it, which will really help nourish the hair and condition. However, what I like about this is it's not overweighing on the hair as well. Yeah, it would still give you the humectant the anti-humectant that you need, which is panthenol. So if you partner the shampoo and the conditioner together, this is going to give you the ultimate anti-frizz control. Now, if you are going to do that, I only suggest that you use that from medium to coarse hair. Okay, if you do if you do the shampoo and conditioner together um, on medium to fine hair, you will get that sort of weighted feel to it. Yeah. So that's I guess, what you would call your care. So your shampoo and conditioner. And then you will follow that with the cream. So your frizz control cream, if I have that here. I actually just did a webinar today where I showed everyone how I use this for curl clients. But this contains a very cool ingredient. It's called lanolin. It's a really beautiful oil that we find in sheep's wool. They naturally produce it, and that's what creates that really beautiful soft coating onto the hair that removes any frizz. Yeah. So if you think of sheep's wool in general, it's very dry, it's very coarse as well. What frizz control cream will do is reduce all of that frizz in the hair and actually nourish it and give it a lot of sort of, it feels like silk and very hydrated. The way to use this is there's two ways to use it. You either use this on towel dried hair and you blow dry with it. So let's say you want to do a really beautiful, smooth blow dry on medium to coarse hair. This is your go-to. Or you can use this on clients with curly hair. So they already have that curl and it's quite frizzy. Just add probably not that much into the palm of your hand. And then you can also partner that with the serum if you want to, if they're very, if the client's hair is quite thick, and just sort of scrunch it onto their curl. Yeah. And what you'll notice is when you add it to the hair, it creates almost like another barrier to stop any humidity from going into the hair. Yeah. So glycerin is a really important ingredient in the anti-frizz shaping cream. It promotes a lot, again, creates that humectant, so helps retain the moisture in the hair, so stops the hair from, reaching out into the atmosphere for moisture or for hydration. Then we look into gloss. So you smooth and shine anti-frizz serum gloss. As I mentioned before, if you've been following me or if you follow me on Instagram, I use a ton of this. Probably in my hair travel kit, I have about 2-3 bottles of this because I fear of running out of it. So 2 ways to use this. So a lot of people are very afraid of serums because they think it's very heavy. This is very lightweight. Depends on how much you use. If I have a client with fine hair, I won't even do a pump. I'll probably do half a pump. Yeah, so I'd probably just do like a very small smidge of it. And when I apply it, I don't just rub it onto the palm of my hand. I actually will bring it onto and really disperse it on both sides of my hand. This way, I am really raking that product through and really working that product through. Yeah. So you can use this on towel dried hair and then blow dry with it to give you like a really beautiful glass finish. Or let's say you've just done some really beautiful beachy waves or some curls and you want to define the movement, apply this onto that and finish off with it. Yeah, that's going to really give you a really beautiful sort of defined movement, but with a lot of added shine. There is another way I use it for clients with thick, coarse, curly hair. Is you actually mix these two together. So you mix your frizz control cream and your smooth and shine serum together. So what I do is not that much to your hand. And then I'll add depending on how thick or how coarse the hair is. If it's very thick, of course, I'll add a full pump, but this is just half a pump. And if you actually rub it together, what you're left with is like a really beautiful milky consistency. Yeah. Again, rub it on both sides of your hand and then rake it through the hair, making sure that you evenly coat the hair. Use that and then blow dry with it. For our North American clients, I like to call it as like my LA blowout balm. Like if you want that really beautiful, bouncy blow dry, this would be your go-to. Because essentially what's happening is you're creating this really beautiful silky finish to the hair. The hair has a lot of shine, but still has a lot of movement. Yeah, that's my go-to. Then we move on to gloss. Oh, sorry, to the shine spray. So I like to call this as my lip gloss for the hair. In terms of hold and finish, like this is super lightweight. Like when you spray it, you can see it actually float in the air rather than dropping straight down to the ground. So it's super lightweight. So Joey has designed it so that you can actually spray this on medium to fine, medium to thick hair. Yeah. The more you spray, the more you're going to feel it in the hair. Only use this on dry hair. It's a finishing product. If you spray this onto wet hair, nothing's going to happen. Because then the water will just essentially dilute it even more. But in terms of ingredient, you have marula oil. Now, the marula oil is a very special nourishing and conditioning oil that when it touches the hair, it gives a really beautiful silky finish as well. There is a way I like to use this, but this is only reserved for mainly like backstage work. So work where you know that you're only going to do it once that day. Like this is not an everyday thing. So this is more for our educators or like even our hairdressers. I wouldn't recommend making a client do this because they might do it every day. But if you want like at the most satin silk finish, what I tend to do is I will spray a layer of this onto the hair, and then with a flat iron, I would iron it in. Yeah. Again, this is only done for backstage work. If you're doing photographic work, it reflects light really beautifully. Because what happens is if you spray this onto your skin, you have these little beautiful sort of glitters on that you'll see. If you iron that in, you're literally what you're doing is pressing those glitters onto the surface and then onto the cuticle of the hair, which when the light reflects, it really just bounces off and gives you like the most beautiful finish onto the hair. Like it's really nice. But again, that's just, that's just for ours, little backstage stuff. Another way you can use it, let's say you want to do a really cute, super slick snatch ponytail. Um, I will layer this with the hairspray. So spray your hairspray first and really coat the hair with it, and then finish off with this and spray it on, and then use the brush to brush it through. What happens is the hairspray will then mold onto the spray gloss. So those two together will bind, and what you're left with is this really high gloss finish that where the hair looks looks wet, but it's actually dry. Okay, let's move on to the main product of the hour, our thermal spray. So I want to know from the comments, put it on the comments, guys, how many of you have used this and what do you think of it? So this has been out very recently here in Europe. So I just want to know how many of our North American clients have been using this already. And what do you guys think? What do you think of the smell? Because for me, the smell is divine. Like oh, it smells so good. I love it. Caroline says it's really good. Thanks, Caroline. So if we think about what it actually does, so A, it removes any dryness or split ends onto the hair, removes any sort of dehydration from the hair as well. And the way that works is it has hydrolyzed quinoa. So the hydrolyzed quinoa will help nourish the hair and really add that shine. Yeah. Mar is saying, I love it. It's a game changer for Irish frizzy hair. If you don't know who Mar is, Mar is one of our incredible brand educators from Ireland. She has the most beautiful head of curls in her hair. And I know what it's like. I know what she means by it frizzy, but it works tremendously when it comes to frizzy hair. Caroline said that curly girls dream when they want to blow dry / style and re-blow dry this next day. Yes. And then we're saying, Jessica says, oh, she's saying, oh, yum. Thanks, Jessica. Okay, so then it has another special ingredient, which is argan oil. So if you know this product, this has argan oil as well, which means this also has argan oil in it. Yeah. Again, super lightweight. Yeah. Now, it will protect hair up to 220 degrees Celsius or 428 degrees Fahrenheit. I have to give myself a thumbs up for that because I had to memorize Fahrenheit today. I'm used to Celsius. But we have a special ingredient, which is Silosoft, CLXE. Now, that's the very special ingredient that you find that creates that really beautiful heat protectant onto the hair. Yeah. Now, how does it work? How does it protect? Essentially, that main ingredient will bind to the strand of the hair and provide almost like a very soft coating that you do not feel in the hair. Yeah. Once you iron it through, it seals and locks everything in. Then once you wash your hair, it's gone. Yeah. So what the biggest thing I want everyone to know, our educators, and if we have clients tuning in, this doesn't build up onto your hair. Yeah. Once you wash your hair, it's completely gone. Yeah. So make sure you let your clients know that. It also has chamomile extracts, which is rich in antioxidant again, which, as I mentioned before, antioxidants stops the hair from reaching into the atmosphere for moisture. Okay, now that you have yourself a little bit familiarized with the products, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my beautiful model and we're going to play with some hair. So I'm just going to remove this chair. I wonder if you can see my camera. Okay. This is my beautiful model. Say hello to Barbara. Okay, now I'm going to show you two different looks that I like to do with this Smooth Me Now thermal spray. Most people think because this is just a thermal spray and it only will smooth hair, that you can only use it to straighten hair. That is a false narrative. Do not believe that. You can use this in many, many ways. The first one I'm going to show you, I'm just going to turn my flat irons. I'm going to show you my favorite way to seal the hair and smooth it down for something a little bit more, like I mentioned before, if you want that super high-end editorial look. I am using my 11 Australia flat irons, my wide ones for this one. And then you're also going to need your 11 Australia curling irons for the other look. Now, both of these I have set on 200 degrees Celsius. And the reason for that is I need as much heat as possible. However, I know for a fact that I'm getting a really beautiful heat protectant as well. So I don't have to worry in terms of making sure that the hair is highly protected from the heat. Okay, you can see here, super frizzy. We don't want that. So I'm just gonna remove this pin. So as I mentioned before, whenever I'm doing high gloss finishes onto the hair, I like to use the spray gloss, but I'm going to layer two different products. I'm going to layer the Smooth Me Now thermal spray first, and then I'm going to use the Smooth Me Shine spray. So Make Me Shine spray. Okay, so the first thing is you want to layer this first, and then you spray this on top, and then you flat iron through it. Okay. Thank you. 392 Fahrenheit is where my flat irons are set. Thanks, guys. And just to let you know, I have washed the mannequin's hair using our Smooth Me Now family. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna spray, right? And then follow that through with your spray gloss. And then you're gonna need either a comb or one of our styling brushes. Yeah, like that. The trick is to stretch the hair as much as you can. So coming in, stretch. Yeah, I'm pulling this with a lot of tension. I'm gonna go over here so you can see. Yeah, I'm pulling that with heaps of tension in there. Also, guys, team, if I'm talking too fast, please let me know. Then I can slow down. Yeah. Okay. So I can come in. My irons are on, and as I'm stretching, I'm pulling. And then with the brush, just come through and remove any of that tangled mess. Yeah. And what you can see, just beautiful smoothness. And you can see the light reflecting and bouncing off it. Yeah. I'm going to do it again. So, Smooth Me Now. Spray gloss. Come through. Pull the tension. Yeah. Beautiful. So you can see I'm really creating such a beautiful, soft, smooth finish. Okay, I'm moving on to the next section. I'm going to do this. So you can see how frizzy that is. Yeah? You can also use your Smooth Me Now thermal spray on towel dried hair, and then you can blow dry with it as well. So don't think you can only use this on dry hair. You can also use it on your towel dried hair. Again. Do you have to go section by section, respraying each time? This is more of a personal preference for me. Whenever I use products, I will always section spray, section spray. To me, it's more of it's a habit kind of thing. That's just how I've done it. However, what you can do is you can actually section spray, section spray, section spray, and then iron through. Yeah. However, like if I really want, that really beautiful glass finish, this is how I'm going to do it. I just find the product's distributed more evenly, and then the product just works better this way rather than if I spray the entire section. That's just the top section and then iron through. Hope that answers your question. Okay, last one, and then I'm going to show you the other side. Probably the other side is right now my go-to set at the moment to create really beautiful waves, long-lasting waves. Through. Whenever I smooth hair down as well, when it comes to the roots, now again, this is more of a personal preference. Whenever I'm smoothing hair, when I get to around the part line, now this is just a personal preference, I won't smooth directly onto the part line. Because even though I want that really beautiful smooth glass finish, I still want a little bit of body onto the roots. So I will only smooth just throughout the mid-length and ends. Now, if you want the part line to be super flat, go right ahead. But for me, I love body and I love volume, even when the hair is flat, or even when the hair is smooth, sorry. Also, when I'm smoothing, my iron isn't just like vertically down. It's actually on a slight angle. So it's almost like I'm pivoting into the hair. This way, if your client has any sort of split ends towards the mid-length and ends, you're also smoothing that down and actually curving it into the head, so you don't really see it anymore. It's a little trick. Okay, so you have a look how smooth that is. So beautiful. You can see when the light hits it. Let me just put it on the side so you can see. Look at that. Look how shiny it is. So pretty. Right, so that's, if you want a really beautiful glass finish. So remember, I've shampooed this with the Smooth Me Now shampoo conditioner, went through, sprayed thermal spray, the Smooth Me Now thermal spray on towel dried hair, and then kind of just blast dried it. Yeah, and then went in with my Smooth Me Now thermal spray again, and Make Me Shine spray, and then ironed it in. That's like, I wish you could feel the hair, because like you don't feel anything. Like you can still see how beautiful that hair moves. Right? And I can even get its body in it. Yeah. I think that's a really most beautiful feature of this Smooth Me Now thermal spray is that it's so lightweight and you don't feel it in the hair. The hair still moves. The hair still kind of like has this life. And like traditional thermal sprays, you really feel it in the hair. Yeah? Okay. Now, I'm going to move on to this side. So a lot of people think because it's a smoothing spray that you can only use it to smooth hair down. Yeah. So I'm going to show you where all I'm doing on this is smoothing out thermal spray. I haven't added any other product to this. I am just using the thermal spray because I want you to see how you can actually use it to set hair and curl hair. Yeah. So you can see here I've curled the hair. Yeah, and I'm going to show you how I've done this, but you can see I've clipped them up, but I have left these ends out. Yeah. So I've left the ends out. And the reason for that is whenever I want to set hair like this, I want to maintain as much of the length as possible. However, I want to create height and I want to create width. So if you look at a lot of the time now, when you look at how we've evolved in styling hair, it used to be just really flat down. Now, a lot of the time, if you're on TikTok or anything like that, everything is big and bouncy. But again, as a personal preference, if someone has long hair, I want to maintain as much of that length as possible. So first things first, you're going to need your 11 stroller curling iron. Looks like this. Has a clamp. Yeah. Again, I have set this on 200 degrees Celsius. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to come in from the front. Now I've taken triangle section in the front. So I'm just going to show you how that looks. Yeah. So, go out of the way. Yeah. So just that. Make sure before you curl that you brush that through. And what you're going to need is some duckbill clips. By duckbill, I mean these clips. So it'll help secure the curl without putting an indentation in it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to place my curling iron with it. So you're going to open it up first. Now the tongue or the clutch is going to sit underneath. Yeah. And then you're going to, before I close it, the hair that I'm holding, I'm going to roll back onto the face, close it, twist, and I'm going to let it sit there for a couple of seconds. Yeah. Move this closer so you can see. And then what I'm going to do is just slowly drag and twist and feeding that hair into my curling iron. Again, coming in. Once I know the heat has completely passed through, I'm going to release. Again, release. And then smooth the very ends out. Yeah, so you should have like a ribbon set of curl. Then you're going to grab your duckbill clip, come from underneath and just secure. Yeah. Now, the trick to this is to do this as softly as possible. So you're not recurling it or you're not redisturbing what you've done. Yeah, and you want to make sure that the ends are left out. If I were to grab that and curl and set it like this, I'm going to lose the ends. I won't have that elongation that I want. Yeah. So let's do that again so you can see. Again, make sure you brush the hair, remove any knots from the hair. Grab your smoothing out thermal spray. I like to spray both sides, so the top surface and then the underneath surface. Again, coming in, open the curling iron. Open the curling iron, come in, close. Now, in terms of temperature, if you have a client who's medium to fine, you could probably get away with 180 degrees Celsius. Now I'm gonna get our pro team to help me on what that is on Fahrenheit, so you guys know. Anyone that's thicker with sort of medium to coarse hair, that's probably the only time I will increase the heat of my flat irons, yeah, or my curling irons. Grab some more clips. And come in again. And secure. Last section. So that's 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Thanks, team. I'm going to have to get my measurements and temperatures right before I come over, I think. Okay, last one. Spray. Coming in from underneath again. And then twist. Oh, come in this way so you guys can see. There we go. Now, what you want to do is when you're doing this in a salon, or if you're doing this backstage for editorial work, or let's say you're doing bridal work, what I need you to do is walk away. Let it set, let it cool down. One of the biggest things when I teach styling hair is that I want you to think of hair like a piece of plastic that you're trying to mold. The heat that you've done, right, you need to let it cool down. If you don't let it cool down, it's not going to last. It'll just drop. Yeah? And especially if I want a wave that's super, super soft and I want it to last a lot longer, this is the type of technique I'm going to do. And I will literally just maybe let them kind of just chill for a few moments. Also, maybe like I'll let them kind of, the biggest thing is if you're going to let it cool, make sure they don't go outside. You don't want the outside temperature or humidity to change what you're doing whenever you're styling hair. Unless you're doing some editorial shoot on location, that's when things can get a little bit hard. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take the underneath sections out so you can see. Let me see if I have any questions from anyone. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna come in a little bit closer so you all can see this. So I'm just coming in, right? Taking this apart. And what you'll notice is I have in this section here, can you see how much bounce that section is? And then on the ends, it's very, very loose. This is what I want. That's what I want to see. Because I want essentially width and height and length. Yeah? So whenever I'm styling here, I kind of want to look at the client's face and go, okay, what's going to suit them best? Should I have more width? Should I have more height? Should I have more length? This way, I'm going to show you all three. Okay, that's cooled down now. And that's cooled down. Beautiful. Now you're going to grab another tool that I love, and that is this wide tooth comb by 11 Australia as well. This is actually part of our color tools, but I've grown to love this to actually rake my beautiful curls out, just to give me, I find it's just, because it's a lot longer and wider. So I'm just going to come through, yeah, and just rake this through, come through. So you can see how much width I'm now creating through here and width through here as well. Yeah, so bouncy and so shiny, exactly, and that's what I want. I want a lot of bounce and shine. So this is what I wanted to show you, that the Smooth Me Now spray isn't just to smooth hair out. Yeah, really, it's there to give you so much other opportunities in styling hair. I think that's the reason, part of the reason why it's taken us really a long time to create this spray. It's because we wanted it to be as versatile as possible. I'm just going to bring this closer so you can see. Brush that through. Now I like to sort of back comb the mid-lengths and ends again, just to give me some padding. Now I'm gonna share with you all my favorite finishing product when it comes to curls like this, or when it comes to waves like this. I'm gonna bring this back a bit so you get to really see. So for me, that's not done. Like for me, whenever I'm working with waves, I want texture and I want more movement. So I'm just gonna grab, we have dry volume shampoo paste. This is a new packaging. So if you've never seen this before, surprise. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab about that much in your hand. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna ask, has anyone seen this new packaging yet? Or is this, you guys have never seen this before? I love it. I love the red. So nice. Then you're gonna grab your serum and you're going to apply. Yeah, you're gonna mix these two together. So what's gonna happen now is you're gonna get a really beautiful sort of silky serum, but then it has this, I can't explain it, you can feel it, you can feel the grit from the dry shampoo. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna then start from the ends and break using my fingers. Yeah, can you see how it's separating, but with shine? Yeah. So for me, when I'm working with adding texture in the hair, even if I want movement and texture, I want shine in the hair because the hair looks so much healthier when it's shiny. Once I feel like there's nothing much left on the palm of my hand, that's when I will then massage it through the mid-length, the scalp. So then what you can see now, I can build body. Yeah, and then I can build width. You can see how bigger and better that's getting. Yeah. Beautiful. Here we go. What do you guys think of that? Bam. I think I'm going crazy. I'm all by myself in this big, massive space. Oh, and then just to finish it off, just seal everything through. Let's spray it with some Make Me Shine spray gloss. There we go. Have a look at that. Thanks, guys. So, just to give you a little recap on the products that we've used on both sides, so someone's asked, what a game changer. Thanks, guys. Never thought of mixing those products together. Yes, please give it a try. It is my absolute favorite when you want to create shine and body and volume on curls like this. So remember, on this side, prepped with shampoo and conditioner. Then I applied the Smooth Me Now thermal spray, blasted it dry, and then I sprayed another layer of the thermal spray, and then the shine gloss, and then I ironed that through. Yeah. On this side, the same prep, But all I've done is use the Smooth Me Now thermal spray and then using a curling iron to create big bouncy waves. Yeah, I love it. Look at it. Again, like super, super lightweight. Then to finish off, remember just if you've never tried it before, go ahead and mix dry shampoo volume paste and then your serum together. Yeah, this is like my go-to combo. If you've ever followed me on Instagram or like if you ever worked with me backstage, this is the one thing I get everyone to do whenever they're creating texture for the hair. Yeah. So just to wrap things up, I want to absolutely thank everyone for joining us in this session. It's been looking forward to this to sort of feature you all the beautiful new product that we have, which is Smoothing Out Thermal Spray. I highly suggest that you all try those combos that I've showed you today, and we even let your clients know about those beautiful combos that I've shown you today. Also, please give it up for our team in North America. So Louise, Tash, and our incredible education director, who's been incredible in putting this together. Thank you guys for having me. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And please remember to like and subscribe, like here. Like and subscribe to the channel. Um, Also, Joe and Andrew tour, 14th of April, Washington, D.C., and then 24th of April, Calgary. If you don't have tickets, I will be there, so you don't want to miss out. Make sure you come see me, Joey, and Andrew, and the rest of the North American team. I'm so excited to come back to North America. It's been probably 6 years since I've been there. So if you've been a diehard 11 Australia fan and you're coming to see, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. So thank you all so much, and I will see you very, very soon. Thank you.